I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle arisen. You're even more impressive than when I last clapped eyes on you.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Packmaster! Goblins!
I shan't let them harm you. Come, follow my example. Well said. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I'll go and open the chest.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
We meet again, Arisen.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
I quite agree.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. If you're looking to buy, just say the word. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Aught I can do for you? Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve. At last, it all becomes clear.
I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may lead.
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for my brother, and I suppose I'll have to go in there myself after. What am I to do?
I'm about ready for a break. Have you need of me?
Oi, bring me a... Oh, you're not one.
My bedclothes. I shan't resist.
What's that look for? Leave off.
What is it?
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart. Methinks you'll find him in the inn.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet. I dare not showcase a performance unperfected.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Aught you need of me?
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my ears on. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Fine fetters.
Places like this. Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
My
might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loose from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if all were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Somehow, life is
Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Moment long awaited. I knew to...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
I go where fortune whispers, friend. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off at home.
I'll go and open the chest. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Delights might there be to find in town today?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. But that place puts my hairs on. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Hard to make anyone smile in this trap.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
It's been a hard day.
These old bones. If I could find a noble to take me on, I'd be set.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. Yet if aught were to befall him.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you...
We ought to...
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Do come again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use. Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
Good day to you. It's been a hard day.
I've little enough gold to spend this time. Another day, another
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
another errand to see to.
I pity you, content to live in idleness. I'm in fine fettle today.
Whatever I had to do.
Been a hard day.
Look at my wares.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? There's comfort in the humdrum. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Can't place what 'tis, but the seems strange.
Fine place to ponder the higher mysteries, this.
Say, have I seen you around? You a traveller? I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent every waking moment perfecting my skills. If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power, if properly.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Last. Some peace.
Oh dear. Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Goblins approach!
Hail.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
I mislike the look of this.
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you...
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to it.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle arisen. You're even more impressive than when I last...
I will protect you.
No mercy!
Well done!
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. One of us has been drenched. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once...
My pack's grown...
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest when your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts. 'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.